Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Palermo Phoenix Rising series. If I get my notes up here, we've had a very productive time since the last episode. We've, as you can see by the table, we've climbed a fair bit to 8th. I think we were in 14th or 15th in the last episode. And the game I was going to play, which is I'm still playing in this episode against Turris, was a game that could, in my opinion anyway at the time, was thinking a game that could see us overtake them and get into the promotion playoff spot. It's now a case of I'm playing this game so I actually win one in an episode for you guys. But we're on the 9th of January and a couple of transfers have already happened. None in, 2 out. This is the first one. Mark Varasanovic, who has been one of our best players during this time, is not leaving yet. He's leaving at the end of the season on a free to go to FK Jeleznica Sarajevo. He's heading off to his native Bosnia and Herzegovina. Which I was so annoyed when I saw that. I tried to offer him a new contract, but he wasn't having it. And he's elected to go to his native country, which is a bit of a shame for us. But come next season, hopefully we'll have some good players to replace him with. The other one is the former captain Mario Santana, the 39-year-old who barely played really. He was the captain, he was the only team leader. He's headed off to Club Almirante Brown in Argentina. He's headed off there on a free, which is fine. Luckily, in the hierarchy, Marconi has now taken over as the team leader, as he was the vice captain and became the captain. Well, he was the captain pretty much for the whole time because Santana didn't play. So Marconi is now the full-on captain and Luperini is now the vice captain. The hierarchy is looking decent, actually. I mean, we have got a lot of players, though. So, yeah, that's fun. So, what's happened since the last episode? So, in the last episode, we played a game against... Who did we play against again? It was Casatana. That's it. It was Casatana. And we lost 3-2. Since then, we've gone on a bit of a streak. We've won all of our games bar 2. One of them was a 0-0 draw against high-flying Bari. And the other one was a 2-1 loss to Vitebese, who we lost to in the first game of the season, in the first episode of this series. So, highlights. The game versus Monopoly. I'll call them Monopoly. It's probably like Monopoly or something, but it is Monopoly to me. These were Emmanuel Ravini's first 2 goals for the club, which is funny because he could have had a hat-trick, but he didn't in the end. He had this goal disallowed, but scored this one straight after, and I can't remember how this goal goes, but I suppose we'll find out in a couple of seconds. So Viola here on the ball. Lovely pass through to Ravini, and then Ravini just finishes it off at the near post, which is very nice indeed. And then his second goal, I've just put WTF with loads of question marks. Now, I'm going to pause this and slow the gameplay right down because this is a bit weird. So, Varasanovic on the ball, as he always is, gives it to Icardi, who's at right back. He crosses it in, and Ravini doesn't touch it, and it goes in. And it's Ravini's goal, apparently. It's just, I don't get why. That also happened to me last night as well in real life on my other save, where it just didn't touch the player, but apparently the player hit it in. So, I don't know. A 1-0 win over Avellino also came in this run. They were 4th in the league at the time. I don't know where they are now. This was the only goal of the game. It was from the captain, Ivan Marconi. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it was just a header from a corner, was it not? Yes, it was. Almici corner, Marconi header, simple as that. The next game I'm going to show you is the game after that against Bisceglie. I'm guessing it's Bisceglie, I don't know. Anyway, these lot are bottom of the league, and it was an absolute shambles for them. They had 2 players sent off for second bookable offences. And we went on to win 3-0, which, to be honest with you, we could have scored so many more than just 3. But Absolute shambles on their end as Corrado throws that one into Rowty. Bides his time a bit. He gave it to Luperini, and that was like the 15th minute. At that point, I was getting a bit restless. The second goal was a penalty from Luperini, and the third goal, I think, was a corner headed in by Marconi, as you do. So that is that. 2-0 win over Foggia. I don't know why this is of importance. I just have it on my notes and with a question mark. But I guess this had some sort of import. They only had one shot. This was a game where we lost Almici to an injury. But let's have a look at the goals in this one. I'm guessing Foggia were also high-flying at the time. We'd also got people back from injury as well at this point. But we'd also lost players to injury. We've had quite a few injuries. That's a lovely finish from Odja, by the way, who's been one of our better players, along with Varisanovic. And then that cross in from Viola, header from Kosnic, and I don't know what the keeper was doing there. But yeah, that was... we went on a 5-game winning run, a 6-game run of not conceding a goal, and that all ended with this game against Viterbese. But... so that is that. Right. Tactics-wise, nothing's really changed. We are still without... are we still without Almici? Where's Almici? Almici, where you at? Where you at, bro? There you are. Okay, we are not still without Almici, so we can go back into the squad then. This squad's worked well together, so it's definitely worth keeping. We've got Sommer back. We didn't have him last time. One of our better players. He's only 25 as well. I need to remember this. He's a senior member of the squad, sort of. He's only 25, so he's got plenty of room to get better and better so far. Luperini is now level on goals with Rowty up front, so that's always calm. Also as well, shout out to Luca Floris. He can't get into the first team yet, but he's been banging them in for the under-20s. 17 goals in 11 games for them. Pretty damn decent. So we head on. We are playing Turris away from home. A win could see us move up as high as 4th. A loss could see us drop down as low as 13th. That's how close this league is right now. Well, let's be fair. We'd probably drop as low as 11th because these two do not have the goal difference to compete with us right now. They 0 and -2 respectively. We have a goal difference of 8. So let's move on to the tactical meeting. That's all good. Do I want to change anything? I don't think I do. Although, no. Or do I? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stick Jeremy Bro in. He had a bad run of form and he got dropped because of it. But now I'm willing to give him a chance again. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Other than that, I think the team is all ready to go. Yeah, let's go. Let's play this game. Let us play this game. Excuse me. So we're up against SS Turris Calcio. And that is their team. I don't know who any of those players are. Well, really, I don't know who any of my players are either, really, before this save. So let's pump the fist. We're favourites for a reason. No one cares. Let's go. Let's go into this game, shall we? So, it starts off with a free kick for them. That's always... Oh, sick! Oh, it's offside. Okay. Good job. Good job that was offside, because that was very poor from my defence, that was. Signorelli with the ball in. Oh, it was marginal, but it was offside. It was offside. Right, come on, lads. Let's get a foothold in the game, shall we? We've had no shots on goal yet. Or neither team has had a shot on goal yet. We can't be losing to this lot, really. You know, we've got such momentum, we can't suddenly start losing it again. As Rojas in the middle there gives it out to Pandolfi. That is a fantastic name. As now they're 1-0 up. What is going on in these episodes? Whenever I do a game for an episode, we're just awful. Every time. What is this? That's such a poor goal to concede. Like, no one's picking up a Sempio on this right-hand side. And 2 of their players went for that ball and none of mine did. That's a joke, that. I'm berating the team for that one because that was just a ridiculous goal to concede. Right, come on, lads. In fact, before I carry on any further, I think I did something wrong with the tactics. I did indeed. I asked them to counter press and not counter when I meant to do it the other way round. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully that improves things. This is ridiculous. Any highlights at all? Let's encourage them a bit. They seem to like that. Right, I'll meet you with a long throw. That's a huge throw. Oh, mate. That should have gone in. That should have gone in. Rowty, what are you doing? He may have 15 finishing, but it is still... He may have scored 7 goals, but he should have scored way more than 7 goals. Oh, that was such a good chance, and we've gone and missed it, man. Right, let's try this again. Corrado this time with the throw-in towards Kostic. It's a penalty, apparently. Gregorio Luperini, to potentially come our top scorer in the league this season so far, steps up to take the penalty. It's going to be saved, isn't it? Oh, no. We've scored a goal. Gregorio Luperini, we deserve that goal. We deserve that goal millions of times. I mean, not the way I want to score, of course, a penalty, but every goal counts, doesn't it? Oh, we've got another long throw in here. Corrado throwing it in this time. Kostic! Flipping hell, go on, lads. What is this? What is this? We're winning a game in an episode? Huh? That's a great... The long throw-ins are doing damage to Torres' defence. That's a great throw from Corrado, and Kostic just jumps. Their players just leave it, expecting the goalkeeper to collect it, and the goalkeeper was nowhere near it. And we've now turned it around in the 45th minute. How about that? Hands on hips. I think that's the right call. We're capable of much better than what we've seen in this first half. So let's go show our worth in this second half. I haven't seen Varisanovic do an awful lot in this game so far. Let's demand a bit more from the lads. Still no one's doing an awful lot. Let's change things up then. Let's bring on Santo Viola for Varisanovic. He's not had the greatest of games. And put on Ravini as well. That's the wrong person, that's Lucha. Bring on Ravini for Rowty. Anyone else at the moment? I suppose, yeah, bring on Palazzi at deep line playmaker. That'll do for now. That might do overall, actually. Got a corner. Corrado whips it in. Come on, Odger. You've done really well with the ball at your feet. Oh, that could have been a fantastic ball if we'd have had a faster player up front. Or the ball wasn't as strong. Oh no, don't let him score. Okay, good defending from Kostic there. Don't force the issue, lads. Don't force the issue. Let's just play it smooth. Although, let's actually get the ball before we decide to play it smooth. Rojas there with the shot. And in the end, oh, we've got another key highlight here. So, go on, win that. Yes, Ravini, you're tiny and you managed to win that. Play it through, I'll meet you. Play it through. Or not. Go by yourself. Huh? What are you trying there, mate? What are you trying? That was a bit ridiculous. It's recommending I take off Almichi. He's our best player. Why would I take him? Although, to be fair, he is a bit worse for wear. But I'm not going to take. I'm going to stick him at fullback. He won't have to do as much then. Bring on Spizzacino at winger. I think other than that, there's no more subs to really make there. So let's hope that we can see this through, and let's hope that they don't score in stoppage time. That's a great ball in from Almichi. Why would I take him off? I know it was because he was tired, but sometimes, you know, whether they're tired or not, they can provide that little bit of quality. Go on to Viola. Go on, Viola. Oh, what the hell was that, lad? I mean, he is 16 and he's in the first team for the... I mean, he's played a fair few games this season now, though, so really, it's not that... Oh, my God. Pandolfi nearly scored an absolute belter, but it looks like we're going to win. And we have won. Come on, lads. Finally, we end the non-winning hoodoo in the episode on episode 3. Great bit of game, that. I don't know why I said it like that. That was a good win for us, indeed. we had to work hard for it, but we got it done. We got the job done, and that's all we needed to do. We're up to 5th in the league. We're now 5 points clear of Monopoly, and Casatana only drew as well at the top, so, you know, just eating into that a little bit. Bari must have won or something, I don't know. Yeah, Bishagli well at the bottom there. Paganese in 18th. And, Foggia. Foggia are down there. Why did I have that in the highlights? I don't know. But anyway, that is that then. That is that. Our next game is against Virtus Francavilla Calcio. Oh, we're down to 6th now. Who else played? Oh, Teramo. Teramo played and won. So we're down to 6th. But that's okay. That's all good. We've moved up. We're above Avellino, who were high flying when I beat them. And now they're in 8th. What have we got in the inbox? Felipe pleased with victory. Yes, that is correct. Right, well then. That ends another episode, I guess, of the Palermo Phoenix Rising series. Let's have a look at when we can possibly join. When I can possibly join you next. Maybe the game against Bari. Maybe the game against Bari there on the 3rd of April. I know that's a lot of games in advance, but I only want to fit like 4 or 5 or 6-ish episodes into a season, if possible. So it's amazing, isn't it, the way we've gone about things. We lost 6 in a row, and then we won 5 in a row as well. It's just like we've gone about it in a very extreme way. Instead of just being inconsistent, we've been consistently bad and then consistently good. Hopefully this loss against Vita Bese was just a bit of a blip. Yeah. So yeah. I'll see. Oh, see, we play Catania and Casatana and Bari all within 4 games. So maybe the game against Catania, that might be the one. And then maybe another episode at the end. We're playing Bishali on the final day of the season. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So maybe the next episode will be the game away at Catania. I've just had a thought, actually. What was the last game I played? Was it Casatania? Yeah, that means we'll have played every game away. Oh, no. We played at home in the first one, didn't we? Yeah, okay. That's fine then. So yeah, guys. If you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload. But until next time, thanks so much for watching. Peace.